The NCAA men's basketball tournament is underway, and today was a huge day for the University of Oregon. They beat South Carolina and advanced to the second round. But this is not a story about the teams. Instead, we're going to talk about sports betting. It's huge business. And for those of you who like to place wagers with the major sports books like DraftKings, you may have noticed that here in Oregon, college sports don't show up. That's because betting on game outcomes for college sports is not allowed in Oregon, not unless you're inside a tribal casino. Outside of those spaces, sorry, nope. But there is a big gray area as well. Some apps or online sports books will allow you to place bets on player stats in the college games. Interesting, huh? Here's the backstory. 5 years ago, the U.S. Supreme Court overturned the federal ban on sports gambling. Oregon was one of many states that quickly got into the game. The Oregon Lottery started offering online sports betting in 2019, first through its own app and now through the popular DraftKings sports book. It's still a small slice of the lottery's revenue, but it is growing quickly, rising more than 70% from 2022 to 23. But those are for pro sports. The Oregon Lottery does not allow any betting on college games. Retailers cannot offer March Madness brackets, for example, or pools, and the DraftKings app won't let Oregon users place any digital NCAA bets. Not everyone thinks that's a good idea, though, including the former Democratic Senate President, Peter Courtney. He tried to get the lottery to add college sports back in 2022.
This is a major source of funding in the millions of dollars. We don't actually know how much. I'll be honest with you, we don't know how much. The lottery doesn't know how much, but it will be substantial. So I'm asking you to try to think about where we're trying to put the money.
Always passionate, but he didn't get far with this one. His bill died after being criticized from tribal casinos, which did not want the competition.
It is true that tribes, not all tribes, but currently tribes do have the ability to offer NCAA sports betting through our own sports books. But as you guys know, we are geofenced in offering our product on reservation lands. You also know that we are all located in rural areas and parts of the state, so it's very difficult for us to get these products into the hands of all Oregonians.
So there you have it. By the way, there is no Oregon law that tells the lottery folks they cannot offer college sports betting. That ruling came from the Lottery Commission themselves, the folks who set the rules for the lottery here. Oregon's history with sports betting actually goes all the way back to 1989 when the state lottery launched a program called Sports Action, which would allow you to bet on NFL games. And then the U.S. Congress passed a national ban on sports gambling 3 years later. That's the law that the Supreme Court then struck down in 2018. But the law included an exception for any state already allowed sports gambling, so Oregonians were still able to keep right on betting on pro football games every year until 2007. That's when the legislature told the Lottery Commission to stop. So, once again, in Oregon, the current state of online sports gambling on college games is this. You can do it at a tribal casino. You cannot do it through the Oregon Lottery, which partners with DraftKings, and that's why no college sports show up there. But some other sports books allow you to bet on how college players perform, total points, rebounds, steals, that sort of thing. That's the gray area in Oregon, where some of the smaller books operate. Interesting stuff, huh?